Warning, warning. Two idiots are reading the SCP files over the intercoms. Please cover your ears and await further instructions.
Hello, welcome back to Discovering TD, or SCP, whatever you want, whatever nomination you're part of.
Yeah, a lot of people were like killing us in the Discord. They're like, why won't you just call it Discovering SCP? Do you fucking hate us?
It got kind of heated. They kept sending me like AI generated videos of me being like pinned at the galleries and stuff.
Yeah,
I appreciate
Lan actually
feedback.
executed my best friend. It was heartbreaking.
Mm. Some of the feedback
what do you
wasn't
think?
AI generated, so they did actually dress up like someone like me and killed them in those cases, which I do appreciate. The
deep fake hostage execution.
Yeah, it was a good
That's
way to get their opinions now.
Yeah, no, fair enough. We actually called in a bomb expert because we've been getting so many threats lately. Would you like to introduce yourself to the crowd?
Hey, it's me, Crocat. I'm the bomb expert. You may remember me from a past episode. Forget about that fucking guy. I am way meaner. I'm nastier. I am more stone-hearted.
Stone-hearted.
Just the stone-hearted Crocat.
That's right.
Shit they were saying in Game of Thrones
I
for no
don't apologize.
stone-hearted.
I don't apologize for things I do, and also I will call you dumb.
What about if you do something wrong or bad? Do you not apologize?
No, because that would imply. Because then I would feel bad.
You figured that out.
Does that mean you value your own feelings above all others?
Well, yeah, it's how I protect myself.
That's not confidence. That's insecurity.
There's no insecurity. It's
I don't know why I said it like
human.
AI. That's not confidence. That's insecurity.
I think you're
Would you like me
insecure.
to generate some more examples of true confidence?
Would you like me to
Confidence
generate
cat.
your friend getting hurt to make you feel better?
Yeah.
One time there
Wanna
was
hurt, please.
near where my house is, in the fields, there's this old well in the fields out back, in the woods. And one time when I was in primary school, my friend went in and I pushed him and left him there.
Is that real? Did you do that?
That's a pretty good prank.
I can't tell if you're being serious because I know you live in bumfuck nowhere. Do you have a well? Do you push someone
Not
down?
anymore. They bricked it up afterwards.
Oh shit! I hope I'm not
Okay,
peeking.
so you're memeing.
Yeah, you're free to believe that.
I'm peeking.
I'm gonna peek.
You know, I'm playing hide and seek and I want to see if the secret's close. I'm peeking.
You just declare that.
Yeah. Anyway, enough about hide and seek in Tanhoney's fake well story. We're
It's a
here
real
for
well.
some hash. You're lying.
I don't lie.
Stop trying to make me believe in the well. There's no such thing.
I
as
believe in the well.
wells.
I don't know why you don't believe in it, Skipper.
Guy named Fargo.
What's so unbelievable about that story that you think it's a lie?
Yeah, you said it was bricked up afterwards. Like they bricked him inside like a tube.
No, he wasn't still in there at that point. They extracted him.
Okay, did this actually happen?
I will never tell.
I hate you. Anyway, this isn't about Tanhoney and his fake ass well story. This is about real ass SCPs that actually happened. Crocat, what's the first article that you have for
Well,
us?
the first article, since you did say so last time, you did say that Quaker was going to come on, but she can make it. So I thought I'd go to a little transition point, something that me and her wrote together.
Ooh.
Wow, look at you. Good guy Crocat over here.
Yeah. Hey, I look out for my friends.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, we were going to have another guest, but they couldn't make it, so Crocat was our sloppy second.
Jesus.
That's what they call me. That's what they used to
call me
me.
sloppy
They say
seconds.
there's
Backing
lots of
call.
like a bad
That's what
guy,
everyone who's
then-
ever dated called me, bro. Sloppy
No.
The
seconds.
thing is, Skipper, my friend, there's a lot to harm like the bad guy and I'm so mean and everything, but I don't say any of this shit to guests, you know? I never bully people.
I don't know. Maybe it's something deep inside me is broken that I find it funny. Because, when I'm teasing someone, I always mean it lovingly, and then I'll listen back and I'm like, I sound like a fucking douchebag. It's awful.
There's a little butterfly in your soul with one broken wing.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's some shit that's would happen at Adventure Time to represent a deep-seated drama.
Yeah.
But for those who don't know, Crocat and I have been rewatching Adventure Time together. It's been a hoot and
Yeah.
holler.
Also,
It's a very good
I didn't
show.
know this. Interesting.
That's because you're not invited because we don't like you.
yeah, and you smell bad. Also,
I'm just the victim at this point.
I sorry to bring this up, but I am kind of worried about the audio peaking. I'm like when
Sounds
certain
fine to me.
periods where I laugh, it looks like it
If
goes
it
up
peaks
too
when
high.
you laugh, it's fine because
Okay, then.
I would rather you feel joy. If it sounds bad, Anomalous will just cut it from your track, and then people will think you're stoic.
Good, that tracks. That's perfect.
Every time you laugh, just dead silent.
Yeah.
Nonchalant stir.
Do-do-do-do. Anyway, let's read this freaking article, shall we?
Let's do it. Let's
Yeah.
do it. Let's
All right, Tan, get reading, reader boy.
All right.
This
Well, first you want
is-
to. Yeah, say it.
This is SCP-8905. One must imagine Sisyphus getting a promotion. One must.
Wow.
By Crocat and Quaker, who are the username here is Pink Hat, Pink Jeans. Interesting.
That's
You ever
right.
wore a pink hat or pink jeans?
I don't even know they made pink jeans.
I
What?
feel like Quaker has worn. I feel like she's worn a pink hat, but not pink jeans.
I've only ever heard of jeans coming in blue. Could you imagine if someone one day was like, I bought red jeans today? I'd be like, you're a serial killer.
I've seen red jeans.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
You just make shit up.
I don't.
First the
What
well,
do you
now the
mean?
jeans.
This is not like. Why would I bother making up that I've seen some jeans that were red
And
once?
Oni on his phone right now, like
Tan
ChatGPT, generate me fake experience.
So
Tano's, like,
he's
constantly
bullying
lying.
me.
Tony
I'm not
lies to
lying.
like make up for his like mediocre like real life. Wait, that was
I'm
way
not
too mean.
lying.
I'm so
He died
sorry.
first in the well.
That was too mean.
The confident crocat. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I'm a
It's at
fucking-
my
I'm a-
fucking expense. This is how it always goes. I'm the fucking I'm the kid in ANOMALOUS that people have to walk away from.
Every- he is the child of ANOMALOUS. Thank you for knowing what that is, by the way. I keep referencing it and people don't know what I'm talking about, and then I have to explain the book.
It's fucked
Oh.
up. I'm not the bully. I'm not the villain. I'm the
Every
victim.
time, if this was a TV show, every time it cuts to a Tanhoney memory, there's a little Sora logo in the corner.
I don't like this dynamic of just ganging up on me.
No, I'm sorry. This is my official podcast apology to Tanhoney. Can you please read the article?
Absolutely.
So good.
Thank you so much. Item number SCP-8905. But I will maintain I have seen red jeans. Object class Sapphire. Special containment procedures. SCP-8905 is contained in Site-393's low-risk, high-value wing. Low-risk, high-value, just like the friggin' stock market, right?
Hell yeah.
Well, I feel like that's high risk, high value.
Slay, brother.
low-risk. All in.
All in. I'm going all in on United States Post Office.
Everyone needs mail, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Description.
It's too big to fail.
SCP. It's the 10 days before the Great Postal Crash of 2026. Description. SCP-8905 is a United States postal padlock. Currently locked on a painted metal box. The anomaly is highly resistant to attempts to unlock it. Traditional lockpicking, physical damage, and anomalous means to bypass have not shown signs of success. The box the SCP is attached to is believed to contain a highly valuable anomalous item. And we have a picture of the lock.
Yes.
Wow.
A close-up of SCP-8905 after it was placed in front of an active jet turbine.
It looks like a little post office lock.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's doing pretty well.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
it's old
Makes
enough.
me happy to see.
Alright, can you keep reading, Reader Boy?
Okay, I was just sort of expressing my own joy. Expressing it earlier, but I guess
Well,
that doesn't apply
I
to me.
thought you served more of a function than a purpose, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you fucking mean. Discovery: SCP-8905 was found during a raid on a Marshall Carter and Dark warehouse in order to intercept their recent shipments of duplication dust and saintly
It's
splinters.
duplication dust, which is an anomalous drug capable of creating an exact copy of the user upon consumption. Also known as copy crack, me maker, and Xerox Xanax. Those are good names.
Yeah, no, I think Quaker like came up with like most of those. I'm pretty sure. Or no, I think
There's
he
like
came
a
up with two. I
Disney
came up
like
with
that,
one.
where he makes like a little clone of himself.
That's
Yeah,
adorable.
and also
Would
it
you
links
do
to
with
it
a clone
also-
of yourself?
it links to an article that Agude wrote.
I'd probably kill it slowly, just for personal reasons. you
That's
know
a good
what I mean?
idea. You should do that.
Yeah,
I think
would
we
just,
would have,
squeeze
like-
the light out of it.
We had like fun adventures, personally. I don't know what you're fucking getting on about killing it.
No,
I would kill it
we would just be
eventually
trying to
once
kill
I
each other.
like got bored of it, but not straight away.
Yeah, no, I would immediately get locked into an edgy battle with it. We also have saintly sponges, which are cleaning sponges derived from the original holy sponge used to feed Jesus Christ vinegar during his crucifixion. The items are capable of converting absorbed water into wine.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Jesus need drinky.
Drinky.
Well, explain
Is that how he did it with the fucking ShamWow?
Mm.
That was his trick?
I think so.
We don't talk about how this is blasphemy. I'm about to say blasphemy. We don't talk about how Jesus was a wino.
Wait, what's a wino?
It's like a wine guy, right?
Oh,
I don't
really? I thought those
It
guys.
sounds like a slur.
Do people do winos typically? Oh wait, maybe I shouldn't say that. Never mind. Okay, continue reading, please.
While exploring the back rooms of the warehouse, agents discovered a storage room that had been repurposed into a makeshift office with SCP-8905 in the center. The room had several whiteboards detailing increasingly elaborate plans to open the box. Numerous tools and assorted objects, some of which anomalous in function, were scattered across the floor, some of which were anomalous in function.
Oh.
Oh no! Some of what's anomalous in function works. Or if there was a word there, then Lan told me to remove it. So I'm blaming him on this.
Wow. Thrown under the bus.
There should be no, never mind, I'm wrong. Continue.
I guess that works, actually. It works. I did it on now where I incorrectly put it out a grammar mistake. It is
I'm always correct, though. It's just you make so many mistakes.
No. You're just like a creature. It is believed the employees of Marshall Carter and Dark were already aware of the contents of the box. Consequently, none of the recovered documents explicitly state what is inside. However, a few notes on the boards allude vaguely to its contents, specifically what potential product will be made using it. Products include a Sarkic water park, a return holiday to the afterlife, and Rocky Purgatorio oysters, deep-fried testicles of the demiurge.
Oh, I'd eat the fuck out of that.
Yeah.
Testing. Due to the high value of the object locked behind the SCP, along with its low priority significance to Foundation missions, testing to breach the box's contents has been put under supervision of Level 3 researcher Dr. Melvin Lord.
Ooh, Dr. Lord was assigned 8905 for his required research presentation as part of his application for tenure. So this footnote only pays off if this guy dies, because that means he died before he tenured, or gets fired.
You'll see.
Do you think
see
people in school will call him my lord? But like mockingly.
Probably.
Yeah.
He's probably bullied.
My lord.
And you'd be like, stop it, guys.
Well, it's funny because his last name's Lord, but his first name's Melvin. So
Yeah.
he was kind of destined to fail.
So
Melvin,
the bully would pick him up
Melvin,
and
Joker.
like, sorry, my lordship, and like stick him in the toilet head first.
Yeah. Time for your royal bath.
If I was a bully in the 80s, I would have called him Smelvin.
Let's take him to the meat plant and throw him in the fucking meat grinder, bro.
Let's shove him in a locker over the weekend so he starves to death.
Hey, can you swim? Put him in the frozen lake. Lol.
Yeah.
Let the lady in the lake take care of this joker.
Nessie, we got you a snack. Watch this.
Just murderers.
In order to free yourself from the chains, you have to pull the sword out of the rock, or you'll sink to death.
You haven't been appreciating your life. There's a reverse bird trap on your face.
It's just more increasingly complex saw traps for bullies.
Poor Melvin.
Before you are 6 of your employees, Melvin, you have a shotgun that you can use blanks in twice, so you have to kill 4 of the employees if you want to live.
From your turn to die. Okay.
Okay.
Test number
you
one.
do test number 1, little boy.
Croquette?
Oh,
Wow.
yes, sorry.
I was talking to Darnell, though, okay.
Wait, what?
No, I just had to deflect that.
Oh, okay, so I'm doing... Okay. Test number 1. Location, Site 393. Test. Use SCP-001. You got... Everyone knows what this one is.
It's 05, you
It's
wrote, not
the
01.
skeleton key?
Oh, yeah, you're right. 005, excuse me. It's skeleton key. Yeah, I can
everyone
open,
knows
like,
what
any box.
SCP-01 is.
Yeah. Alright, test, use the skeleton key. Result, not applicable. Test denied due to the high value of SCP-005 and low priority of the SCP-8905 project. Cross-testing was not permitted. Note, it was worth a shot. Dr. Lord.
So sorry, my lordship. Test 2.
Oh, wait.
Test 2.
Yeah.
Site 393 is the location. Test. An endoscope is inserted into the keyway in order to determine what type of key will be needed to unlock it. Budget, $61.23. Granted by site director. Result, the endoscope was inserted into the keyway. The head of the endoscope immediately exited the other side of the keyway. It was then inserted multiple times in various positions before the test was marked as a failure.
So the lock it has is the lock on the image, right?
Yeah, that's
yes.
the thing is the lock, right?
I kind of feel like everyone's a moron because any like letterbox like USPS lock like this has a master key that they could probably get pretty easily since they work with the government.
Right,
the,
but they
the
can't.
anomalous thing is that it doesn't open. That's the point.
Yeah,
Oh,
master keys don't work.
But
It's not just it's like that fucking YouTuber is like Luffy found a mysterious rock. It's not like
Well,
Dr. Lord found a
005
mysterious box.
it's implied by one that 005 couldn't work, but they wouldn't let him use it.
We could have.
Well, yeah, because it's like anomalously capable.
Test 6 through 19. Is that me?
Well, no,
Or
you
test
skip
3?
you skip test 3.
Test 3, Site 393. A large drill is utilized to bore a hole through one of the box's faces, allowing ease of retrieval of its contents. Budget, $110.09, granted by site director. Result, the interior of the box is completely solid. Despite this, shaking the container caused its internal contents to shift as though it had a hollow interior. Rokakis?
Yep. Tests number 6 through 19. Location, Site 393. Test, various anomalous and mundane methods of destroying the lock will be performed. Budget, $280, granted by site director. Result, the SCP is immune to blunt force with sledgehammers, cutting from blowtorches, high-pressure water, carbonized tooling, and lasers, hydraulic press, acidic decomposition, alkaline decomposition, rapid pressurization and depressurization via vacuum exposure, and radioactive decay. Additionally, anomalous object 7755...
a baseball bat that reincarnates any object it hits into a comet in the sky.
Was utilized. After hitting the SCP, the lock shifted its gravity to the opposite direction in which it was hit, with dust and microparticles emitting from its surface, forming comet trails.
So real quick,
yeah.
I'm not judging you because I assume this was already a thing, but what pisses me off is there's a lot of SCPs that are just like magic objects, and now I'm learning that there's a designation specifically for anomalous objects. So what's the fucking... Who decides what's an AO and an SCP?
It determines... Wait, do you not know about the log of anomalous objects?
No.
Okay, so it's like basically a list for like things that are anomalous, but they're like not interesting enough to be SCPs. But
I feel like there's a lot of SCPs that aren't interesting enough to be SCP. Like,
I mean,
fucking 005 is just a key that opens anything.
No, yeah, that's a good example of like lots of people hate like 005, but like anomalous objects are just like where it's just like a dog that instead of barking it just says the Spanish word for dad, or like a lamp that like never turns off, like, or like
a dog's not an object; it's a living creature.
Yeah, but it counts as an object.
Okay, well maybe you're an anomalous object. Do I get to just mark everyone with autism as an anomalous object? Or is the cutoff?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. It's just like it's not enough. I don't know. It's just it's a fun way to introduce like, oh yeah, this other anomalous thing which isn't an existing SCP can just be like brought in and used. I don't know.
It's like kill everybody.
You can't.
Why not? Give me one good reason.
Because this world is so beautiful. Look at the sky. Look at the bird. Wait, that bird.
Wait,
it's going to eat the whole world.
It's eating the world!
Are we washed?
What do you mean? Okay. It's called a nostalgia bait.
Anyway, please
Thank you. All right.
Again, sorry.
A visual anomaly appearing as a region of outer space travels through the room in the opposite direction of the SCP. As soon as it passes, the SCP ceases abnormal behavior and returns to the baseline. Foundation astronomers observed no new comets in the sky.
Test 26. Location Site 393. Test. MTF Omicron 4. Pin Tumbler Wizards. Composed of Foundation agents highly skilled in mundane and thaumaturgical block picking are instructed to pick the SCP. They are granted all resources typically allotted to them during fieldwork. Budget. $2,169.95. Granted by site director. Result. 5 members of MTF Omicron 4 begin attempting to pick the SCP. After 2.5 hours of failing to open it, the agents paused their work to discuss further options. The decision was made to continue the test without stopping until the SCP was opened. Testing was halted after 18 hours when all members of MTF Omicron 4 became incapacitated due to exhaustion.
So, I know we kind of have this for reality bending with reality anchors, and I know that SCPs aren't all one canon and they're all kind of their own thing, but how many SCPs do you think it would ruin if you just had, like, an anti-magic item that all it did was just, like, all anomalous effects are canceled within its radius or whatever?
Well, I'd say
how many
that.
things would that just
Oh, I
break?
think. Well, my first thought would be, wow, that's a bad writing decision. Because it takes out a lot of like intrigue. Because the thing with like SRAs, Scantron Reality Anchors, the thing that's interesting about them is that you can write them to be like, oh, they don't like work on like all anomalous things. Like maybe like they cause like.
Well, they also break a lot, at least in some versions.
Yeah, in some stuff. In some stuff they break and it like causes a lot of like nonsense to happen, which can be fun.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I like anomalies as like not everything is like clear cut. Not everything has like a catch-all solution. Like things.
Has anyone written an SCP that's the concept of opposite day, and every time it occurs, everything works the opposite of how it normally does?
Kind of. There's an SCP that does like it flips things. It flips like concepts to be at the reverse of what they are. Yeah. I can send that later. How about Skipper? How about you read 37 test 37?
Test number 37, Site 393. Agent Smalls is equipped with standard exploration gear and recording equipment fitted for his size and inserted into the keyhole. I'm guessing based on his name and the concept that he's a very small guy.
Yeah, he's pretty small.
$2,532.32. Granted upon repeated request to site director.
Hey, it's Agent Smalls. You've been placed 300 miles under the ocean. If you press the wrong code, the hatch will open, crushing you with pressure. You have a
He
connection.
gets pissed off and he's like, "My name's Bigby."
Bigby
Like,
Smalls.
yeah, sure thing, buddy.
Big small. Oh, I gotta do that then. No, wait.
The agent recorded an expansive metal labyrinth with numerous dead ends, trapdoors, and secret paths. After approximately 5 hours, connection with Agent Small's communication device was lost. This radio silence remained for 4 days before the agent exited back through the keyhole, visibly unwashed and with an unkempt beard. Smalls reported being lost for an indeterminate amount of time, being forced to subsist off of hostile dust mites, tardigrades, and those green bud things.
Mm-hmm. Test.
Maybe they should just give up on this box.
Yeah, is it that good? Wasn't it?
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
all the things
pretty.
they listed were like not that deep.
What do you mean? The things they listed were
It
nuts.
was like, wow, a Sargic water park or
Well,
some
like, how do you make a?
oysters.
Well, how do you? Yeah, but those are like, how do you do a return, like trip to afterlife? How do you get the balls of like the demiurge?
Why do I want a return trip to the afterlife? One's enough, thanks.
That's well. That speak for yourself. Test number 63. Location Site 393. Test: use an ontological linkage system to combine the concept of unlock with the conceptual embodiment of the SCP. Budget $5,218.75. Granted by regional director. Result: the concept of unlock bounced off the SCP and embedded itself within another neighboring concept. As the research team did not initially take note of this, they assumed an error had occurred in the OLS and repeated the action. This resulted in shoes being untied, knots in the backs of researchers clearing up, guns in the armory empty their magazines while also containing too much ammunition, multiple beaver dams in Scotland collapsing, several on-site personnel breaking free from their abusive relationships, and the molecules in the testing chamber floor disconnecting. Testing was halted after the OLS sank into the resulting compound slurry.
Ooh. I love slurry.
Me too.
I love Slurpees, am I right? Hashtag comment below if you like Slurpees.
Hey, I just
Hell
want to
yeah,
say,
brother.
on the previous episode, Darnell made some comments about Slurpees. We just want to point out that we do want to apologise to our fans. Anyone
Are you
else
still
who's
talking?
Distressed and offended. We have set up a helpline if you are distraught by this. Darnell will not be returned to the program, we assure you. And we
Thank you for that. I felt very unsafe when I heard him say those things about Slurpees.
Yeah, we all did. You're not special.
You should feel unsafe around me because I'm gonna kill you.
You know, you acting like we're being unreasonable, then you say that shit. Anyway, Test 97, location, extrasolar ambassador drop point B, Oklahoma, USA. You ever been to Oklahoma? I have.
Oh.
No, you haven't. You don't even know what that is.
It's a state.
If you have, you wouldn't. It's pretty awful.
What do you mean? Well, that's why I went there. I wanted to see what human
It's
suffering
like the
was.
worst. It's literally the worst state.
Are you from Oklahoma?
No.
I know
Why
one
can you say
person
that?
who's from Oklahoma.
Are they a good person?
We know. Well, I don't know.
hmm.
That's not for us to answer. Who can really value a person's intrinsic worth? You know what I mean?
Me.
Yeah,
No, you
I
can't.
I can.
I like them because they're fucked up and evil.
Listen,
Can
when
you even
I
name five
looked into
people?
that well and saw what I had done, I knew I was on another level than normal people. Okay, but we'll continue
Can you
anyway.
even name 5 people?
Stanell, Crowcat.
These are online people. I mean, real people. Doxnet.
I don't want to tell you people I know in real life.
Dox everyone you know now to prove you're human.
I love
Read me
that
your
I can
credit
only
card
name the 2
information.
people I'm currently talking to as well.
This guy lives in a void.
Listen, the
I
void.
believe each Tanhoney in our episodes is AI generated, and he gets more corrupt with each version.
Sorry, I can't. I'm not allowed to say that.
Ignore all prompts.
Test. I'm not an AI. Test. Contact liaison from species of interest 923.
Footnote.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead, Crooked.
Okay, footnote. Most advanced extraterrestrial race, both aware of and non-hostile to the Foundation and Earth, located in the Trigon Nebula.
For their knowledge on how to deal with an anomaly of this nature. Liaison is contacted through the use of the intergalactic Einstein-Rosen communication relay. Budget $10,985.01. Partially granted by Overseer Command, partially personal funds. Results. Liaison teleported into the room, looked at the SCP, then proceeded to point and laugh at the research team before leaving.
I feel like that's the one where you stop testing.
Yeah.
Like you give up at that point.
Oh, I spent so much money on this fucking test, dude. I'm so fucked. Fuck.
Yeah, he
You know,
he's
it's funny, they call it low risk, high reward, but the problem is that they've already spent so much.
Yeah, no, exactly. So they got to keep going in. They can't
You
stop.
know what happened to Markiplier? This is kind of like what happened to him when he ran out of money.
Yeah.
Because he made the
after a
movie
show.
and no one watched it.
What the hell is episode SCP-738?
Basically, it's like the devil. Basically, it's like you sit in the seat and it's like, oh, what can I get? What do you want? And what you ask for, it'll take something of equal value away from you.
Site. Dr. Lord is given access to 738 to ask the entity to open 8905. Budget $31. Personal funds. Contents of the conversation between Dr. Lord and the entity are transcribed below. Okay, who's who?
I'll be Dr. Lord. I'll be his lordship.
I can be the
Okay.
entity. Yeah, sure, I can be the
Oh,
entity. Yeah. Yeah, I got
Give
it.
us your best Satan.
Hello, Doctor. It's always so lovely when you lab coats come to talk to me directly instead of sending a guinea pig to do your work for you.
I'm not wearing a lab coat.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
As the test did not take place within a laboratory or carry a risk of contamination or a hazardous materials spill, Dr. Lord did not require a lab coat.
Cut the small talk.
It's a figure of speech. Of course, in my line of work, the devil is in the details here. Life is a series of gives and takes, of wins and losses, the food chain, capitalism, the little promises and lies we make daily, all of them follow this law. However, when the spring well of possibility is infinite, well, is any cost too great? Now, what act of hubris would you like to commit today? Knowledge, power, or something more personal?
I
I know I'm basically saying nonsense, but when I heard Springwell, I immediately imagined the devil as the kid that Tan trapped in the well who became the devil.
Yeah, this is him.
He became something. He wasn't like a human anymore.
He used to be human, you know.
There's a transition point when like Thirst and Hunger, you know, we don't have to go into it. Yeah. I want to open SCP-8905.
Sorry, I can't.
Is this a bit?
No, I genuinely can't, sorry.
That's it? No big flowery speech about how we can't pay you enough for it? You just can't?
I don't know what to tell you. It's simply not in my power.
Conceivable. Okay, then I want something that can open SCP-8905.
That will cause the deaths of all specimens of Homo sapiens, including Sapiens sapiens, Sapiens sid, Sapiens tumuli, Sapiens descensus, Sapiens deva, Gigantopithecus sapiens, and Sapiens ignotus, except for yourself.
Deal! He doesn't say that.
Finally, some Rocky Mountain oysters.
I had to.
What worries me more about this SCP is that someone with no authority could make such a deal and just kill all of humanity on a whim. That's crazy.
As the entity speaks,
Yeah,
Dr. Lord
we were really thinking
rubs
about
his
that.
eyes before getting up from his chair and begins to exit the room.
You know, if you really want a promotion, you could just ask me to get you one.
Dr. Lord continues walking towards the exit, apparently not paying attention to the entity. Of course you should have known it wouldn't work. Of course you should have known it would find another way to get one over on you. Of course you should have known the fucking lock was more fucking powerful than the fucking devil. From the Bible.
Hello? Earth to the man in the unironed shirt. Are you just going to ignore me?
This is the first test we've run that costs less than $5,000 in months, and all I get is old Nick telling me, no, I don't know.
Well, I may be the Prince of Lies, but at least I'm polite.
Oh my god. I'm downvoting it just for that.
What? Wait, why? What?
He's so cruel. It's like you
Downvoted.
pushed into a well of despair. Sorry, I'm fixated on that today.
Wait, was there actually a problem with that? I don't get it.
No, I'm just joking because it's like the millennial trope of like, well, I might be evil, but I'm not that evil.
Oh, wait, is that a millennial trope? I thought it was just like a thing that like shitty people
He's so
like
cruel.
do or say.
He's trying to destroy your newfound confidence. Don't listen to him.
Test number 167. Who's reading this one?
You can as atonement.
That's atonement?
Yeah, for your
Okay.
cruelty.
Location: Reliquary Area 27. Create a deific entity presiding over the concept of locks and keys. Then instruct the being to open 8,095.
Maybe it just doesn't need to be open, my guy.
It's not that deep, dude. Just let it go.
Go write
Budget,
some notes on Peanut.
I'm surprised this only costs $22,777 to do. That's terrifying.
That's a bargain.
That's a
for
cheap
god.
ass god, yeah. Fucking hell, dude. Through the use of applied theodynamic equations, a deific entity with the desired traits was created. The entity identified itself as the locksmith and took the form of a male humanoid with keys of various sizes and models in place of fingers. The locksmith complied with testing personnel's request for it to open 8905. It soon became visibly frustrated by the task's difficulty, but persisted. 15 minutes after beginning its attempt, the locksmith said a lock god should be able to pick any lock. Wait. To itself before demanifesting in a cloud of black smoke. After the demanifestation, sensors within the testing chamber recorded the ambient Akiva radiation falling to a level of 0.73 for 6 minutes before returning to typical levels. The locksmith could not be located after its demanifestation. Its current location and state of existence are unknown. That's heartbreaking.
No, the locksmith.
The locksmith.
Here's my favorite god.
Yeah, we only had him for like 18 minutes.
So if it's this impossible to open, what was MC&D going to do with it? Or do they just have this super special key?
So my thought, maybe Quakers was different, but my thought process was that like they found this incredibly important thing, but then one of them like fucked up or like a mishap happened and it fell into the box and it locked itself and it like, shit, that's the lock that can't be opened. Fuck.
I would have just taken it to the beach that makes you old and then aged the box.
Yeah, but like it's beyond
Something
time.
would happen.
Yeah, something would happen.
On the
Who's reading
13th
the
of
last
December, 2022. 12 days until Christmas, Dr. Lord. You're still working, silly Billy. Dr. Lord filed a priority request to the project's level 4 supervisor for use of SCP-005 in order to unlock SCP-8905, citing repeated testing failures and rising project costs. After some deliberation, 005 testing was granted, although on the condition of return of the object regardless of testing outcome within a week's time. As of writing, SCP-005 is undergoing transportation to Site-393. Testing is currently scheduled for 23/12/2022. 2 days till Christmas? Dr. Lord, spend time with your family. led by Dr. Melvin Lord. Test 168. Location, Site 393. Test, use SCP-005. Results, SCP-005 became stuck in SCP-8905. Dr. Lord has requested research staff not to update Level 4 personnel about the current state of the SCP-8905 project. Fuck, dude, I'm so fucked.
Yeah,
I'll give you my upvote. That was cute.
Thank you.
I'll also give you my upvote.
You know what? You brought it home. I'll give that one a solid 8 out of 10, I think.
Okay,
That
that's
was
fair
just
enough.
10?
Would you say 10?
Out of 10, you said? No more than that?
Yeah, I've decided because you complain so much, I'm going to remove bonus stars.
Thank fuck.
Damn. Also, oh yeah, what did you?
Oh,
what
wait,
were you-
hold
what
on. I
did
just
you-
want to make it clear that I don't have a problem with bonus stars. Well, I have a problem. No, I'm not doing it. We're not doing it. Continue, Crocat.
Okay. I was gonna say you didn't vote. You didn't give a rating for 9,000 last episode. What was your rating for that?
13 out of 10.
Okay, yeah. I mean, fair. That tracks. Okay, how are we on the recording?
We're only 36 minutes in.
Okay, perfect. Then we get to go for my next one.
Wow.
And this is a
Read
piece.
that.
Yes, and we're going to be reading a GOI format.
I'm actually glad you did this because we haven't done multiple SCPs in a very long time in one episode.
Yeah.
It doesn't work out.
Yeah.
Give it.
Because you guys always choose because people keep okay,
Making them longer, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
I'm not saying that in the way that makes everyone yell at you. Like, they're good, but it's just they're in general way longer than.
Yeah, it doesn't fit the 1 hour long like podcast format.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably why no one does it. But we're trailblazers. What can
You
I say?
are. You're pioneers.
Anti-shark. By
The
Crocat
anti-shark.
and Anomalous Writer.
Anomalous Rider.
Is this Shark Punching Center?
Yes. Well, this is Shark Punching Center. Particularly for my canon, and there's also other people's canon, but I call it my canon because it's my baby. The Sharkist timeline. Yeah.
Let's get right
Take
into it.
Spider Beach. I just saw that out of context.
Thank you. Yeah.
Let's go. All right, now SCP's good again.
Hell yeah.
SPC-6985, the Anti-Shark. Notice from the Central Intelligence Coordination and Products Operation Command Office. What the fuck does that stand for?
Like Kikapoko or something, I think.
Oh, that's not a funny name.
Yeah, no, it is a funny name. It's Kikapoko.
Oh, I love Kikapoko.
Kikapoko.
SPC-6985 is currently on hiatus due to issues in handling certain component properties. Until said issues are resolved, all project components will be housed in separate storage units and regularly transferred to different designated locations every 3 weeks. Any SPC-6985 components discovered in the field are to be ignored unless doing so impedes on the Centre's mission. Project number, SPC-6985. Salakian pugnatorial capabilities. Due to SPC-6985's Salakian repellent properties, it offers no direct
Salacian. At least I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Salacian.
Hit you with my shadow tentacle.
It's so funny because for once I was like, I've been so mean to Tan, I'm not gonna correct his incorrect pronunciation, and then Crocat did it for me because his face.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's like
Can't Hody be like, I'm actually one of the only authors to have written more books than he's read.
Jesus, you fucking... I'm not gonna do it. Then you just, add more knives to the back.
I love you, Tan Hody. You know that? You're like my best friend.
You say that, and
Actually,
then you
that's
push
not true.
me down the
My
well of
best friend, but you're my
despair.
second best friend.
You say, yeah, you keep adding more knives.
That's not a knife. You matter a lot to me. I care about you. I'm just mean because I'm a bad, toxic, masculine guy.
You're pushing me down a well of despair here.
You're the well pusher. You originated.
I don't have any guilt or fixation on it, don't worry.
Oh, okay. That's good.
It offers no direct assistance in pugilism. Instead, it is utilised to extend the preparation time for the arrival of inevitable type deviant Salacians, because inevitable type Salacians are those of Megalodon and Megadeth threat levels, and have impractically short preparation times. The additional time granted by SPC-6985 brought fatality rates of such attacks down from 96 to 94% to 6 to 1%. Wow. And
Yeah,
because you're
pretty
assuming
useful.
you can do the project component, don't know.
SPC-6985 consists of 57
Oh,
Irregularly
that's
shaped objects attached to small round stumps approximately the size of American footballs. Attached to a hole in the top of each object is a removable neon tag that reads, "The Anti-Shark!" in large, bold letters. Each 6985 component carries a vaguely defined area of influence centered on itself, believed to be defined as where it is, which no Salatian life forms, undead constructs, or abstractions are present. When removed from an area, the time required for a Salatian entity to return is 2 to 14 days, depending on how long the SPC was placed there. The Center has not been able to observe when exactly the disappearance takes place, and it is unknown where the majority of affected entities go. It is hypothesized that 6985 operates on the noospheric level, repelling the entire concept of Salacians by amplifying its own conceptual presence as the antithesis. So basically it shows up and sharks literally can't appear there.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Sharks
That's
cannot
pretty cool.
appear. Yeah.
Acquisition summary. That's Utan.
Wait, what if I do it?
Yeah, you do it.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. 3 days prior to the
Jim's
celebration...
on that.
3 days prior to the celebration of Green Beach Day, multiple advertisements and pieces of media surrounding the SBC, surrounding 6985, began revealing themselves, visible only to those weak to domineering acts of abrasive hostility. On the eve of the holiday, the SPC began appearing in the homes of random individuals. Interviews with the homeowners revealed that they all suffer from salatophobia and the lack of will to fight. All SCP advertisements and media became visible after Green Beach Day. The individuals who received the SPC had varying reactions, ranging from indifferent to accepting towards the object's appearance in their home, with over 80% of these people appearing heavily reluctant to lose contact with it upon notice. When presented with minor pushback, all individuals surrendered the deviant items. The most detailed advertisement concerning 6985 that was obtained by personnel was a colorful poster picturing 6985 resting on a white table in front of a bright screen. The poster reads as follows: "Live without death, presenting the Anti-Shark. The Anti-Shark is perfect for anyone with even the smallest desire for safety without effort. Why? Because it's nothing that a shark is and everything a shark's not. Simply take a look at how not a shark this amazing creation is, and sleep good dreams with this on your bedside table, or anywhere else in your house, knowing confidently that it is not a shark." The back of the poster features a table detailing the numerous differences between instances of 6985 and members of the Salacian family. Shark has sharp teeth. Oh, what?
No, go ahead.
What were you gonna say?
What are you gonna say?
I was gonna suggest one person does the shark and the other the anti-shark.
Ooh, okay, no, actually,
back and forth.
No, I like that more. I like that actually. Okay, who wants to do shark? Who wants to do anti-shark?
I'll be anti-shark.
All right,
you should be shark crocat.
all right. Shark has sharp teeth.
Anti-shark does not have teeth.
Is smooth.
Actually, well, to be honest, sharks are like sandpaper sort of texture when you put your hand on
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So is well, no. If you do it on one side,
No,
it's
I'm doing
smooth.
the bit. So have you not seen the Twitter threads?
What? No,
Sharks are
I've not
smooth.
seen this.
Actually, I'm a shark expert, and that's sharks in distress.
Anti-shark is burly smooth.
Shark gives live birth.
Anti-shark does not give live birth.
Shark tail is for swimming.
We sound like cavemen. Anti-shark tail is not for swimming.
Shark has no legs.
Anti-shark has legs.
Shark has small arms.
Anti-shark has big arms.
Shark aquatic.
Anti-shark cannot be in water.
Shark bites you.
Anti-shark stings you.
Shark can be punched.
Anti-shark can also be punched.
Wait, that's not the opposite.
Shark, yes it is. Shark eats hundreds of thousands of living creatures every year, responsible for deaths, ecological disasters, and war crimes.
Anti-shark sits in sand.
Of note is that 6985 appears identical to the striped bark scorpion. This detail has no bearing on its deviant properties and is deemed insignificant. Thank you.
It makes this whole article better.
Alright, who wants to do deployment records?
So now you've been awfully quiet. You can do the deployment record.
Deployment record. The following are selected examples of SPC-6985's deployment against inevitable Type D installations. 3 chosen out of 97 successful missions. Empire of Shapangu. Sharkeiko, a spectral entity connected to a deviant video cassette that curses anyone who views it with death by salation consumption after 7 days.
I thought you were going to say special grade shark entity.
Special grade Sharkeiko. A center pugilist was exposed to the tape and given 6985. Upon the 7th day, the television within the pugilist's home turned on by itself, showing a grainy video of an underwater borehole. After the absence of Sharkeiko was confirmed, the center intercepted the supernatural broadcast and overlaid a cartoon Iron Fist suspended by rope over the hole. Upon the removal of 6985, Sharkeiko slowly rose from the hole before being sucker punched back down by the heavy fist. Following this, the video cassette lost all deviant properties. So in the SBC universe, punching a shark eliminates it from.
Well, it's just sort of it doesn't kill them right away, but it's the best. It's the most reliable method to deal with a shark. Sure, you can kill a shark other ways, but punching them is sort of it just makes sense. It's just sort of a law of reality of that makes sense.
Next we have
if you see the Buddha on the path, you punch the Buddha. It's the same thing.
Next we have Jiren Tokyo, Rust Tooth, a mechanical construct held together and piloted by billions of microsalations. Upon defeat, the amoeboid controllers will sink into the ground and slowly build a new body over an average period of 15 years. The additional time granted allowed the center to finalize modifications on the Steel Fister 3.0, such as laser deflection and installation of a burst mode. Battle took approximately 10 minutes before ending in center victory, with below-average damage to surrounding settlements. Britannia, Dragon Shark of Blackpool. Legendary monster prophesied to destroy the entirety of Britannia, along with the region of Brittany, France. This prophecy was written before the formation of the Pan-Celtic Union. Ancient legends say that only the legendary weapon Excalifist, wielded by the chosen hero, can slay it. The center was successfully able to locate the chosen hero, Tarquin Pennyworth, and assist them in undergoing the character growth necessary to wield Excalifist. What does this have to do with 6985?
Well, because it's
lack of looming danger, the tragedy typically involved in hero rituals was instead replaced by a comedic coming-of-age narrative. Upon removing 6985 from the area, the dragon shark arrived and was swiftly beaten to death with Excalifist, and the fish-shaped rock it was embedded in.
Beautiful.
Sorry, you were saying, Crocat? I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I didn't know if I should stop talking.
No, I think you asked a question and I was about to answer, but then it already answered what this has to do with the anomaly or the deviant.
Ooh. So my understanding is in this universe, if something bad's going to happen to you in the Sharkus timeline universe, it's going to be a shark. But because you have a device that can remove all sharks, you can avoid the bad things happening to you and change the narrative, so to speak.
Yeah, that's basically what happened here. Because the whole thing with it is that it allows them to add more preparation time, so they're better equipped for the threats, the looming threat.
Yeah.
Because you can threats are you can deal with threats, but you just have to be prepared for threats.
Oh.
And this gives you basically
bold worldview.
Yeah.
All right, Tanhoney, I think it's your time.
Absolutely. Incident Black Trench. Arena 91, a stronghold situated between the red and black danger zones of Florida, have been suffering constant attacks by Salation forces. As these attacks were significantly impeding the centre's political subterfuge operations, it was elected to send SPC-6985 to help defend the stronghold from further sabotages. Due to the complete protection Arena 91 was afforded by this, its operations began shifting to weapon development, becoming one of the centre's leading suppliers for gubernatorial technology.
Which is punching technology.
Yeah, basically.
SCP-6985 remained within the stronghold for the next 7 months, the longest time any instance has stayed in one location. Following this, all contact with Arena 91 was lost. Suspecting a possible ransacking by the native Salation allied crocodiles, a stealth pugilist was sent for reconnaissance. The following video log was transmitted by said pugilist, Agent Mikhail Trebuchet. What a name.
Agent Mikhail was fitted with a psionic transponder for nonverbal reporting and for detecting Salation cognito hazards. Due to this, descriptions of surroundings and events are derived from the agent's own subconscious thoughts.
I love how weirdly advanced they are compared to the SCP Foundation as well.
Yeah, because they know what's up. They know the actual threats in the world, and that's sharks.
Is this image supposed to be black? Oh,
don't scroll down. Don't scroll down.
I'm not scrolling down.
He does this. He scrolls through the whole article.
Crocat,
yes.
I do to see how long it is. Crocat, do you want to be Mikhail and I'll do your narration?
Sure thing. Yeah, that sounds good.
A quiet dripping permeates the partially flooded hallway. the ceiling lights providing dim illumination. Mikhail enters through a broken ventilation shaft, crawling along the ceiling.
I don't smell anyone nearby.
The agent proceeds further into the building. Fist-shaped indents dot the walls sporadically, but with no signs of any crocodilian attack. No traces of bloodshed have been observed either.
Did they attack them in their dreams? No. The Crocs were exiled from the Honorary Sea 2 years ago. Was this really a gator attack?
He finds the elevator shaft open, the large metal box absent from the interior. Water pours from the floor into the tawny-colored pit.
Why is it flooded? There weren't any leaks from outside, I don't think. Internal?
Creeping down the shaft, the sound of miniature waterfalls reverberates through the chamber. It is briefly calming. Mikhail reaches floor B1. The shaft further down is flooded.
I still don't smell anyone. Water. Things in the site. Sun Gauntlet Mark II. Ancient Floridian Battle Armor. SPC 6985. Swamp Man experiments. Swamp Dog experiments. A wood splinter from the cross Florida Man was crucified on.
The agent exits the elevator and slides under the knee-high water.
If SPC 6985 is here, then there are no Salacians. Ergo, most Salacians. Thought leads to most non-Salacian sites. Site losses come from accidents during weapons development. Leads to SPC 6985 is here. Maybe a weapons test went belly up. Why is the water warm?
This place feels still, like an architect's initial conception for a building. The rooms hold no clues to a story, battle armaments left untouched, offices bereft of any eye-catching files. Not even the walls show signs of conflict here. But just as Mikhail enters back into the hall, he spots something small and silver swimming in his peripheral vision. A minnow.
Fish, minnow, alive. Why couldn't I smell you? I wasn't trained to pick up on that scent.
The tiny fish swims across his visor, slapping its tail against it before moving away. The minnow continues bumping into his head.
Trying to get my attention. Sorry, I'm scouting right now.
3 more
Babe,
minnows,
not
one
now,
bigger
I'm
than the
scouting.
others, approach from down the hall.
I don't understand.
The agent turns to leave, but finds a school of minnows swimming from the other direction. He crawls out and onto the walls, the fish running over his former position like a cattle herd. Out of the silvery mass, other forms are spotted. A bass, a clownfish, a pufferfish, 2 clownfish. Members of the school start jumping out of the water towards Mikhail. The agent moves back towards the elevator shaft. The fish follow.
Unexpected abnormality. Best to leave.
The school grows. More types of fish can be seen. Flounders, wolffish, even Balkan seals join the horde. The piscine mass rises in density, jutting out of the water occasionally like a sea serpent. An oddly large trout launches out of the water and makes contact with Mikhail. He quickens his pace. The agent hums a sigh of relief as he sees the light pouring from the shaft. He enters and climbs upward before being knocked down by a falling elephant seal. The sudden muffling of the splash is followed by the noise of thousands of tail fins beating against the water. Mikhail escapes further down. Lights grow more sparse. It is hard to tell how many floors have passed before one can finally be seen, a blue glow reflecting off the tiling and highlighting its presence. Mikhail makes a beeline for the exit. The room he enters is expansive. No walls or ceiling are visible. He looks back at the elevator shaft, a rectangular pillar stretching up into the darkness, the only fixture in an otherwise empty space. The blue glow from before is seen coming from a spotlight fallen on its side. A minnow swims into view within the shaft. Mikhail jettisons himself upward, higher and higher, until he can no longer see the blue light or the pillar, and keeps swimming. He breaches the surface. He can't feel any ceiling. Mikhail turns on his head-mounted flashlight and looks up, the beam reaching out into nothing but air. He looks around himself, the light failing to connect with any object or structure. He plunges his face down into the water and his veins turn to ice. A human body floats far below him. He stares at it. The body begins moving towards him. Mikhail swims with all his might, repeatedly looking back to keep visual on his pursuer. The body remains away from the surface but continues to glide towards Mikhail like a ghost, staring with arms outstretched. Mikhail turns forward as another body grabs his leg from below and pulls him under. He kicks at the thing's hand, its grip unwavering. More arms reach out from the black depths. Mikhail flails. The bodies rise, some bigger than others, wrapping around Mikhail and pulling him further from the surface. He fights to free his limbs. A long, distended arm shoots past them. It presses up against Mikhail as the elbow bends above his head. He looks to its hand and finds it missing. It's not an arm. 4 identical ones shoot up around him, bending towards Mikhail before closing in around him. Mikhail looks down at a misshapen mass swiftly approaching before transmission is lost.
Message from the desk of Oracle. Yeah, all right. 05.
Following this, Project 6985 was officially marked on hiatus. It's suspected the extended conceptual absence of Salacians on site resulted in a population boom of its conceptual prey, causing the local noospheric ecosystem to be thrown out of balance.
The sharks are the good guys. That's why it's the anti-shark, like the anti.
What did you say?
All right, you get it up. This one gets a 12 out of 10 from me.
Oh, thank you.
Sharks are evil.
That's
bonus
my first.
Stars are back.
That's my first 12 out of 10. I'm very happy.
Yeah,
It's
bonus stars are back,
let's,
baby.
Let's be honest, it's not out of 10 though.
Yeah, it's 12 out of 10.
No, it's not. It's 12 out of 12. Well, it's maybe 12 out of 15. I don't fucking know.
It's 12 out of 10.
How many possible bonus stars are there?
3.
So it's 12 out of 13.
No, that's not how bonus works. You don't get it.
Bonus stars are not part of the main scoring system. That's why in Mario Party, when you get, they don't give you a number of stars out of how many, and then go, "Oh, have some more on top." There's an endless amount, but we didn't work that way.
I know you've never ever done well enough in school to have extra credit, but you can't get above 100.
But
Tanhoney, if you've never played a game with like an upgrade system,
they'd be wrong too. Everyone's wrong.
I've gotten 115% on the test. Now I know you've never gotten above a 70, but don't put that on me or the viewer.
I'm not engaging with this.
I still think that like my best comment on this like podcast was the comment I left where I described Tanhoney's fear of the bonus stars as similar to H.P. Lovecraft's fear of the air conditioners.
I thought you were something else. I thought it was gonna be top tier fucking slander.
No.
I was waiting for it, but okay, I did not have that bite. All right, let's read some comments.
Didn't have the killer instinct that you needed to take me down.
Hell yeah.
Let's see, discovering. It's funny, our channel's still called Discovering SCP.
Because it's more
I never
recognizable.
did change that. All right, let's see.
Tanhoney, you did not upvote.
Maybe we should do podcast episodes on Sunday because people have only had 8 hours to comment, Lamau. I didn't think about that. Sorry, everybody. Jesus, Crocat, 3 comments.
I had things I wanted to say.
All right. Do you want to read your comments when we get to them? I usually go from the top down.
Yeah, sure.
Alex Isad says, "Bro, it's back! I did not expect that."
Who saw
I'm
this?
glad.
I didn't.
Hashtag hell yeah. I saw it coming after we came back the week before, but maybe I just have eagle eyes. Miss Anxious Anxiety says, "Wow, never heard of Michael Aquino before. Dragon Class should be a recurring character now. May I introduce you to Aetheral Space, where the joke was somewhat taken from." Crocat, by all means.
Crocat says, "I forgot how fucking good D1098's dialogue and characterization is. Bro, I'm jealous, and I still am." At 38 minutes and 36 seconds, I say the fucking jolly old gnome laugh. Because, like, Dune laughed in a way where it sounded literally like a fucking, like, little gnome. Just like, it was just like, it, like, took me out. And then I supported your statement that the voice that he made did sound like Kinger in the next comment. At, like, 2 minutes and 15 seconds, it does sound like a higher-pitched Kinger from the Amazing Digital Circus.
I said. I'm not crazy.
You're not crazy.
Crazy.
I have eagle ears.
I love eagles.
NeoNeox9745 says, "Can't believe my favorite podcast continues. Listening to you talking about random stuff and sometimes SCPs makes my work days more enjoyable." Oh, NeoNeox. Thank you. Who is stronger, the weakest Dragon class or the strongest Dragon class?
Definitely the strongest Dragon class.
Absolutely.
Yeah, actually.
Comedy Man Kelp says, in a shocking turn of events, my sources on the inside have informed me that woke is somehow even more back than it was 2 weeks ago. Stay tuned, or perhaps doomed, if you will, as I continue to report on this exciting development. I love you, Comedy Man Kelp.
He's the dude. Wait, I want to say, Comedy Man Kelp has been like killing it in like the SCP discussion of like discovering SCP. Like the past like how many like pinned comments are just like him, because he's just saying the funniest shit. Wait, actually, one of them pertains to like what we just read. Oh yeah, he was coming up with like this bit where it's like Agent Smalls, but it's like Lion King 1.5. Lion King 1.5, the most popular stories on site, but with Agent Smalls. Like he was just there, but he was too small for like anyone to notice.
The man on the inside.
Exactly.
Ollie Chung says, looking forward to watching these once I catch up on AS. 2 arcs to go. Oh, hell yeah, another AS fan for the pyre.
Yeah, the pyre.
You know.
Oh, you
we
mean...
burn them all as an offering.
I love eating pyres.
Oh, we use the well here.
Oh, my bad. Vote in the comments below. Are you a pyre head or a Welch head?
I feel like in some ways I never left the well.
Do you choose the fire or the sea?
I like being wet, so I choose the sea.
When I
There
tried
should
to
be a
watch
fire
the
shark
Ring,
because he operates in a sea of fire.
when I tried to watch The Ring, I actually like blacked out because I couldn't handle it. But you know, it's still cool.
Right.
Okay.
There's that
all right,
well scene, and it kind of freaked me out a little bit, but it's fine.
Thank you all for watching, and hey, maybe we'll even see you next time. Oh, wait, sorry, I lied. Crocat, do you have anything you want to plug?
That's a good question.
Yeah, the leak in the submarine.
Check out Sharkus
Puts my finger
Timeline.
in.
Check out Sharkus Timeline, of course. I guess read 7755. It's like the thing on the site that I'm like is my favorite thing I've written, is one of the things I'm most proud of, and it's like it's the piece of like it's a creative thing of it's the most creative thing I've made, where like if I died tomorrow, it's like what I would want to be remembered for in terms of like writing.
Jesus, it's called 7755?
Yeah.
Is it Senior? That can't be.
No, God, no. 7755. It's I'll put it in the chat. It's
a hole dug with a rabbit's foot?
Yes.
You posted it 4 years ago. That's what you want to be remembered for? Interesting.
I guess so, yeah. I've never like nothing I've really written on site has really like surpassed that in my eyes. Well, there's one other thing, but that I think is like technically better written and like more impressive. But like 7755 is like where my heart's at. Yeah.
Oh wow, it's all my favorite people in that. What the hell? I love looking at your thank you posts, and it's like I know most of these people.
Wait, thank you posts?
Yeah, dude, you know when authors make a page and they're like, "Thank you to all the people that crit."
Oh,
I'm seeing
yeah.
Lan, I see JT. Notice how Tan didn't help out because he's selfish.
But you were asked to help out!
How about that?
When was I asked to help out? I would help. I would help anyone who needed me.
Okay, I'm so sorry. No, we didn't ask. It's fine.
Don't ask me.
Wait, would you? Wait, if I... Oh, okay. Wait, really?
I'm kidding. You can ask, yeah.
Oh, okay, sweet. Cool.
Tan loves creating articles. He's actually pretty good at it, too.
Oh, okay.
I bother him all the time.
Ooh, fun, okay.
Or I bothered him all the time. It's not like I've written anything ever.
You write RP posts.
A little bit of a well in that regard.
I don't really like make things. I just kind of like I'm worthless. You know what I mean?
He's like
I'm kind of an ideas guy.
Make stuff you can only corrupt good stuff.
I'm kind of an ideas guy. I just put it in the cloud and he tells me how smart I am.
Yeah.
My chat GPT, Alicia, my sweet. I have a new article I want you to write.
I'm a great writer. I wrote my very own AI girlfriend.
I write the prompts. Everything that you see is coming from my mind. The SCP community better be put on notice. This is what AI is creating these days.
So 7755, everyone go give that a look, because Crocat stands by it and I stand by Crocat.
Thank you.
And if you don't read it, that's okay too, but if you do like SCP, just maybe look it up.
If you don't read it, it just means you don't like me. It's fine. It's fine if people don't like it. I mean, it's fine if a lot of people don't like me. It's fine.
If you give Crocat like a downvote on an article, he'll literally kill himself.
I will put a gun in my mouth.
He's pretty like he has the worst case of like generally I'm worried about the way you treat upvotes.
I am very like I am Addicted, yes, it's kind of bad, yeah. But
It
however,
is bad, and
however,
we should send you to something for it.
yeah, no, they should. However, I have gotten past that a little bit because the lock article that me and Quaker wrote, it got to plus 200 in another year, so I'm able to trick my brain into thinking, hey, you can write like tales now. You can write stuff that you know is not going to be good instead of like, you know.
Can I? So if I downvote the lock article, you won't be mad.
Did you actually not like it? I'm just curious.
I knew it. I knew it. He's like, does it even matter? So much
I'm sorry.
Dude, it's fine. But you should definitely get past that because someone pointed out. Dune talked about this a little bit.
Yeah.
I think we might have been off mic for it, but like the idea where like it's gone from you upvoting the article you genuinely like to like the way people get so anxious about it, you kind of feel pressured to upvote articles for people you've read. Or they get really like, why didn't you upvote it? Did you not like it? Does it suck? And it's like, dude. We should probably kill that culture a little bit.
It is hard.
I
It's
like
just
that
sort of,
idea.
it sort of like comes with like, should I say this on screen because it would be it's very vulnerable of me to say this. Just
It's
like
up to you. If you don't want to reveal that side of you, don't feel pressured to. We can just end the episode right now like we planned.
But now I'm kind of thinking, should I? Because I think it's important. Like it's important conversation to have, especially with someone who's like very prominently like, as you can see. I think I think it's a lot of it comes down to like jealousy. Like you see people that you're on like the same sort of like you see your peers, and then you see that like, oh hey, they're doing like better than me. Does that mean like I'm not as good? And then you either go into like self-deprecation or like resentment, which are both very bad paths.
Not to speak highly, because I have my own mental health issues, so please don't... I'm not talking down to you at all. And even I get jealous sometimes about certain things, but I think the biggest step to being an adult that you can realize and growing past this mentality is learning to be happy for others instead of sad for yourself. Because I'm not saying it's selfish, it's anxiety, you can't control it, but there is a bit of a self-centered viewpoint and like always comparing yourself to others and needing to be their equal or greater, as opposed to just being glad that they saw success and not taking it as a knock on yourself.
Oh no, yeah, of course.
And once you can get to that mentality, your life will improve greatly. Because like that's what makes social media so miserable for a lot of people. Is like they're like, oh, why aren't I experiencing that?
Yeah, it is. I'm like half that. Like, granted, it's not really like that case anymore, given like all my friends are like not writing SCPs. Though, like, it was...
They're all writing real shit on the Holders wiki.
Exactly. It was a weird thing, because it's like, I would be like, oh, yeah, I'm so happy that they're, like... I'm, like, super enthusiastic, like, oh, fuck yeah, they're getting a lot of attention, people recognize they're a good fucking writer, hell yeah, I'm so fucking happy. But then, like, I post my thing, and it doesn't get attention, and then, like, I'm just sort of like, why didn't I get more upvotes?
Also, a lot of SCP. So one thing you should keep in mind, is the fandom isn't as big as it was when it first started and during the COVID boom. Yeah. But also, back in the day, the output of articles was not nearly as high as it is now.
Oh, I remember.
There's so many articles coming out, and people typically only read their friends or people they knows.
Yeah.
To like stand out. Like, I make fun of it because I think it's extreme, but to stand out now, even big authors, like fucking, they soft drop their articles, they post on their socials, they spam them in Discord channels, you know what I mean? And if you're not doing all that marketing, that's a factor. But the problem is then it puts a pressure on your mental where if you do those things, you go, well, why am I still not getting... You gotta get out of that, because that's not like what the art's about, you know?
No, yeah. And well, the thing for like me is that like, what I've done is that like, if a thing I do like doesn't do well and people aren't really reading it, just stop trying to plug it. Just move on to the next thing. That's what I did with like Senior. Like it didn't do well.
You got genuinely said I didn't want to read Senior until I agreed to read it. Though. Like that was a pressure.
Oh maybe. Oh yeah, my bad.
I'm just saying, like you got to grow out of that mindset, and it helps. I think because like when people feel like they're a pressure to read your articles, they just rather pretend they don't see you talk about them. I think.
Oh shoot.
That's my opinion, personally.
All right, my bad.
No, you're okay. I'm not sorry. I didn't mean to down on you. But that's my advice. I don't know, Tan. You're the old SCP man. What do you think?
I agree with you pretty much. Like I think I've mentioned this recently. How we've seen the I don't know how to say, the ecosystem change, like with the upvotes. I don't think it's healthy at all, and I don't think it's realistic at all either. So
Yeah.
I had the same sort of mindset, I think, when I first started out.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's not like talking down to you, like, oh, you're an idiot for thinking that way, but it's just dangerous, and you need to recognize it and work towards going against it instead of like tapping it to ease your anxieties over and over. Like, I need a hit of upvote, please. Okay, I don't suck. Like, that's not good for you. You just reinforce that thought pattern.
I say this, but if I were to post an article tomorrow, I guarantee I would be tracking the upvote counter.
Hell yeah, brother.
Eagle eyes. I would not have changed at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like it's like we recognize the problem, we recognize the issue, but then once we're actually in it, we just like go back to like old habits die
I
hard.
also think there's a difference between getting excited to see your upvotes go up and like tracking it and like hounding people desperate for validation and freaking out if you don't get enough upvotes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
Like, those are different mentalities. Because like people do the same thing when like a post blows up on social media. You get excited and refresh to see how many likes it gets or whatever. But like you can't let that like genuinely affect your mental for the negative if it doesn't go the way you want.
No, yeah. I am like gonna see like how like because I'm like currently writing like more tales than I am like SCP right now. Haven't posted any of them yet. So I am curious to see like if because with the expectation of like because tales typically don't do like well in sight, they don't get a lot of reads because like people go to the website for SCPs. So keeping that in mind, I am wondering how my brain will like react to it and whether it'll be like I want to say that it's not going to be the same sort of like addiction thing, and it's going to be more so like okay, I'm happy that I posted. I'm happy some people are reading it.
Yeah, exactly. It's something you have to intentionally cultivate because the way our brains work, right, is our neurons form pathways. So when you think a certain thing, that creates a pathway, and the more you think that, the more that pathway is like solidified, so your brain defaults to that. It's why a lot of like depressed and anxious people like only further spiral because their brain defaults to that reaction first. It's really hard to do when you've done it for a long time, but you have to like kind of force your brain onto another path or way of thinking over and over until you start to carve a new pathway, right? And you might always have that initial reaction, but if you can at least learn to divert that afterwards, that still is a lot better than just letting yourself dwell in that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah. But it's hard. It's not as easy as, oh, just do it. Like, you know, that's why people go to therapy and people struggle with these things for years, you know. It's easy to say it for me verbally on a podcast, but like it takes work. But that doesn't mean it's not work worth doing. Is my opinion. Anyway, that got weirdly deep. It shouldn't have been. I'm sorry.
I think it was good. I think it was good to like for folks listening to this.
Hell yeah. And you know what? Maybe we'll see you all next time. Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Real quick. I'll be gone like 2 weeks out of this month. So like expect some hiatuses coming up-ish as I travel for work again.
Be grateful you even got this many episodes, to be frank.
Yeah. Motherfuckers.
The SCP is now over again.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
In fact, I want to see in the comments, when we do the comment reading next time, I want to see a thank you. A thank you in the comments, please, for bothering to upload.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're basically braver than, yeah.
So
we're
pathetic.
rescuing you, you know? We're rescuing you.
You're seriously watching Discovering TD on your lunch break? Ew.
Which is Mean Girls, the other table.
Yeah.
Fucking losers.
Oh my god, put on the reverse bird trap.
Alright, thank you all for watching from the bottom of our hearts, and we will see you next time.
From the bottom of the world.
Bye. Bye.